Dance and other elements of Chinese culture were on display in the UK. For 3 years, the China Changing Festival has put a spotlight on contemporary Chinese culture and its connections with Britain. The festival includes music, film, theater, cultural discussions, and family events. I spoke with dancer Julia Cheng about her performance at the festival.
Well, it tells the story of a modern-day British East Asian with a hybrid identity. In search of, I guess, different sides of herself and her connected to her own yin and yang energies. So two of the inspirations is the myth of Mulan, a classic myth of Chinese myth, and then the other one is Virginia Woolf's semi-biographical feminist novel called Orlando.
What kind of response has this festival received there in the UK since it began?
Well, people say that they've really enjoyed seeing the range of dance, because the double bill of dance, which I was involved in, my solo was inspired by wushu martial arts as well as whacking and different styles of movement that are disciplines that I practice. And after me, there was a company called Wayward Theatre Company, and Wayward Thread, sorry, and they fuse breakdance, and contemporary dance. So you have a fusion of something that's quite traditional in form as well as modernity and this hybrid crossover in terms of disciplines and interdisciplinary art. So I think that was something that was quite different for people to see. And actually, you know, a lot of British East Asian people were really speaking to me and giving me feedback and just really enjoying seeing people of their own culture on stage and in performance spaces, because that's quite rare, actually. Sadly to say, but it is. We don't see as much.
Well, how have China and the UK collaborated so far when it comes to the arts, and what more would you like to see?
I think that there can be much more collaboration and much more exchange going on a smaller scale also in terms of individual artists. So people from China that could come and collaborate with myself or other choreographers or theatre makers. I think there's a lot of scope for that. And I think actually this is the start of much more collaboration, I think, between China and UK companies, especially with something like Southbank, which is the most biggest arts venue supporting visibility and providing platforms for artists like myself and all the cast that are involved. There's a lot more scope for it, and I feel like it should be happening. You know, it really helps the growth of the art form also.